Have we started recording?
Yeah. Did you know about... have you seen that Heinz Bean have started selling a giant bean?
Are they actually selling giant beans?
A single bean.
Single bean?
A single big bean in a tin.
Yeah.
I really want a big bean for dinner.
It's just a giant bean.
Just a big bean.
Just an
a
innocent
single big bean.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a meme. I don't know if it's real. I hope it is real. But I want it.
It's a really big bean.
It's a really big bean.
It's big bean behavior.
Big bean behavior. That's what the Simpsons is going to be called. Welcome back to Brostalgia.
We're here playing Simpsons Hit and Run
again.
Yeah. Well, this is the first time that you're seeing it because it didn't work the first time we tried to record it.
Yeah,
but it's fine.
It crapped out on us. But that's fine because Ewan made a lot of homophobic remarks. So
I can't help myself.
Glad to be rid of the episode.
I can't help myself.
I don't know why Homer's shirt is black.
Weird. Okay. Moving on.
It's because of this totally legitimate copy. Of yeah, Ewan was just wailing on Smithers.
Yeah, of course.
Wailing on Smithers.
I hate you so much. I don't want to be here. Please let me out. He's got me locked in the basement.
Yeah. I mean, how else will I force you to sit and do recordings?
That's true.
Week after week.
Yeah.
If I let you out, you won't come back.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Why would I?
You mean to say you don't enjoy being here?
If I say yes, I do enjoy being here, will you put the cattle prod away?
No.
Oh, then go yourself.
That's what you get. You get prodded. You get prodded when you disobey.
Okay, I'm gonna disable tutorials.
You will submit to the
okay.
Happy Brothers.
I'm gonna change the settings. Can I invert?
No.
Invert camera control.
Sure. Invert whatever you want. That was a lot more ominous than I meant it to sound.
I'll fucking invert you. Yeah, cheeky.
Thanks for me.
Hey, watch it with the coarse language. Okay? It's a family-friendly show.
Must have been one of our kids. Probably Millhouse.
Right?
Yeah.
Just settle down.
Yeah.
I know you've had a lot of sugar today.
I've actually not had an awful lot of sugar today. I've basically not eaten today.
That's not good. You need to eat, man.
Alright, how do I... Oh, boy.
I feed you well.
You feed me.
I bring the tray down to the basement at 9, 3, and 6.
Yeah. 6 o'clock for dinner.
Full hearty dinner of one Heinz bean.
One giant bean.
That's all you need. That's all the nutrition you need.
That was actually the original cut of the that Beatles song. Was all you need is bean.
Oh, what else can we do with that?
So we're.
it must be bean.
It must
sweet
be bean. I don't think we need to do anything more with Big Bean. I think it's pretty perfect as it stands. So the Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh yeah, we've not even talked about the game yet.
We've been talking
making jokes. Jokes about you being in the basement. Yes, they are jokes.
Yeah, I'm not actually in the basement.
Jokes.
They're jokes. These are jokes. I'm not actually.
The cattle prod isn't really here, is it?
No. No, the cattle prod isn't really here. Those are just sound effects that I'm adding afterwards.
Yes. Yes, they are.
So, Yeah, so the Simpsons Hit and Run. This is a fun game.
It is. I really love this.
This is
game.
one that a lot of people really like.
Grand Theft Auto Springfield.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a lot of fun.
Oh,
Die! Oh, no.
Die! That's.
It's German. It actually means the. The part. The.
Die, hit and run, die.
We're not going for. We did discuss this when we tried to record the first time. We're not going for 100% completion, so I'm not going to bother trying to get all the gags and all the little bits.
Yeah, I mean, we could, but it would take forever.
It would take so long. It's worth getting coins because you need coins to buy vehicles and costumes to progress in the game, but like I'm not going to bother with all the cards or whatever.
Oh, the only downside of playing this actual copy of the game is that we don't have the dodgy slide mechanics that we had on that other copy that I had.
Yeah.
Where you're just sliding about all over the place. Every time you go up a ramp, you just like launch off it.
Flinged a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Do you want to share your fun fact about this thing again?
What was I can't remember what I spoke about. Look, I have a memory of a golden Dayek. Something's wrong with this game.
Yeah, it's not actually Lisa's science project. That was
was that? Oh, okay, yeah, no, of course.
From one of the episodes.
Yeah, from God,
Margin Chains.
No. It is from The Sweetest Apu.
The Sweetest Apu.
Yeah, because Marge goes late at night to the Quickie Mart to pick up you got hit and run, to pick up the ingredients for Bart. Because he's left the project to the last minute. I can relate, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then she bumps into Apu, and Apu invites her and Homer for dinner. And then it turns out that Apu's been... is that The Sweetest Apu?
Oh, what?
Is The Sweetest Apu's the one where he cheats on Manjula, isn't it? Or
yeah, this isn't the one where he cheats on her.
No, this is the one.
It's revealed that he's been working more than he needs to.
It was like 80 hours a week or something.
Yeah, and he's been neglecting his wife.
Yeah. I felt like you were about to make a snarky comment there.
About people neglecting their wives.
Yeah, but then you didn't. I don't know why.
Don't neglect your wife.
Well, yeah.
That's my snarky comment, I guess.
That's a life lesson. That's not a snarky comment.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not funny. We're supposed to be making the funnies on this show.
Okay. Do neglect your wife. It'll be fun. She won't notice. Go out.
That's not what I meant.
Go out to the pub. Go and watch the football with your buddies. It's fine. She won't even realize. She'll be too busy doing whatever it is that she does. Doing all the dishes like usual. Pick up after yourself, you goddamn slob. I'm sick of telling you.
Are you doing okay? Are you feeling alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I love it down here in the basement.
You could call them whitey whackers.
I'm not a bigot. I'm prejudiced against all races.
Yeah, you can't you can't be prejudiced if you just hate everyone, right?
Yeah. That's how it works.
What if you hate someone for a specific reason? Is that still prejudice?
I don't know. I don't really know how prejudice works. I know that it's the opposite of pride.
Is it?
In the same way that sense is the opposite of sensibility.
Oh, I
right?
see.
Like
you and those are books.
Are they?
They're books.
I thought they were just films.
Are they films?
There are films of
they're
them as
books,
well.
are they not?
They are books
like
originally, but there were films
Emily
of them
Dickinson
also.
and
No.
Sylvia Plath and
no.
David Dickinson.
David Dickinson. Yeah. Pride and Prejudice and Bargain Hunt. We've already talked. Why did we talk? We've talked about David Dickinson before. Was it on La Fraiserie?
I think it was. I think
we talked about David Dickinson
I was because
for some reason.
In school I got called David Dickinson because I always was looking in the charity shops.
You're always bargain hunting.
And bargain hunting. And they started to call me David Dickinson. And it was meant to be offensive. And I was like, but I get everything cheap.
Yeah.
Like, I look at the reduced section in the supermarket. I buy stuff out of charity shops. There's nothing wrong with
It's
that.
great. It reduces waste.
Yeah,
It saves you money.
exactly. There's nothing wrong with
There's
it.
no
You
downside.
could call them whitey whackers.
Oh, we were talking about our favorite bits. Our favorite ease.
Our favorite, our favorite ease.
Our favorite ease. Our favorite bits, The Simpsons, on the lost recording.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not lost. We have the audio. We
It's-
just don't want to put it out
Yeah.
because
Because we had to start over.
the
so-
video crashed. Yeah, Whitey Whackers is definitely
Whitey Whackers is really good.
one of my faves.
Yeah. I was saying I like the Rashomon joke. I think that's probably my
Rashomon.
favorite. I was thinking today about the bit from the X-Files episode, which is like, it's not so much just a Simpsons bit as just like a parody of the X-Files.
Yeah.
When they're investigating the alien that turns out to be Mr. Burns.
Yep.
And then Scully says like, "Oh, I hear that there's going to be an arms shipment arriving in the docks in New Jersey." And Mulder's like, "That hardly sounds like a job for the FBI."
Red M&M, blue M&M, they all come out the same color in the end. That episode has some great
Cloud
bits.
King. That's maybe one of my favorite episodes. That's
It's
a really
great.
solid one. That's a
Is
really
that
good
that's
one.
not season 8? I don't think that's.
I can never remember how far through they all
So
are.
there. Season 8 has all my faves. Homer's Phobia,
That's got the Frasier episode as well.
Frasier,
right?
yeah, Brother from Another Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Old Simpsons is just great.
We were talking. I think I did mention it when we were when we did a little bonus episode for LaFerza. We were talking about Brother from Another Series.
Yeah.
And how it ties in with Frasier. And there was a tweet a while ago saying that it's like your real zodiac sign is the first episode of The Simpsons that aired after you were born. Is how you can really tell your personality. And if I had been born like a few days earlier, it would have been Brother from Another
Really?
Series.
I'm gonna look up what mine is. Did we look up what mine was?
I don't know.
I can't
Might have
remember.
done. So it was, for me, it was Homer's Phobia. Was
Homer's
the
Phobia
first episode
is
to air after I was
amazing.
born.
It's so good. Oh, here we go. Wailing on Smithers again.
Yeah.
Karmic retribution.
Can't believe it.
Stupid car. I don't hate him because he's gay. I hate him because he's rich. He's probably not that
Smithers
rich.
rich?
Well, he's a corporate stooge.
Yeah,
He's a-
but you see like the inside of his apartment and everything. He doesn't look particularly
he
rich.
has a lot of money to spend on Barbies.
They're not Barbies.
Well, whatever.
They're Malibu
Stacey's.
Stacey's.
Whatever they are, they're dolls. He spends a lot of money on dolls.
I spend a lot of money on dolls. What's your problem?
Spending a lot of money on Lego. I don't know if
I do
those
buy
dolls.
a lot of Lego.
You do buy a lot of Lego.
Yeah.
We've got some good Lego games that we can cover for our Brostalgia. We can get Brostalgic about some Lego games,
I wonder if we can make a series out of all the old Lego games.
because there's Lego Racers we're going to be playing at some point.
Lego
fairly
Racers?
soon. That's already in the pipeline.
Yeah. Lego Island.
Lego Island.
Lego Chess.
Oh
was a
man, Lego
favourite of mine.
Chess. Lego Loco, which is the
Lego
train
Loco,
one.
the train one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that little run of games that came out. There was like 4 or 5 that came out right around the same time. There's Lego Island 2, which I'm very nostalgic for, but it's probably absolutely terrible.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
There's
quite
a
a
few
few
we
Lego
could
games
do.
that we can pick up on.
Yeah.
The first, I don't know if you would necessarily call it Brostalgic because it's maybe a little bit of a later one to come out, but the first Lego Star Wars game.
I would argue that's Brostalgic.
That's old enough that's
Yeah.
Brostalgic.
Where are you going?
That's the bonus level, isn't it, with Cletus?
Yeah. You have to pick up all the roadkill.
Yeah, I don't need to do that.
Okay, so the first episode that aired after I was born was Homer Badman. The one where he gets accused of sexual assault.
Yeah. Thinking about her sweet can.
Yeah.
That's a good episode.
That is a good episode.
That's a good
It
one.
annoys me though. It really irritates me because I feel like I'm sure I've discussed this as well, right? But I hate episodes of shows where people are like deliberately stupid.
Yeah.
Like they're written to be stupid for no reason. Like, Homer did nothing wrong, and he tries to explain it, and they're just like, nah.
Yeah.
And then everyone bullies him, and everyone is like totally ignorant towards him. And it's like, episodes like that annoy me because they only exist for the plot.
Yeah. I'm wary about, not to get too deep about an episode of The Simpsons, but I'm wary about plots of shows or movies where they're like false accusations and building up
They can
this
be a bit
idea of
risky.
like, oh, but he didn't actually do anything wrong, and everyone's up in arms about just because he got an accusation. It's like, yeah, we still really should believe people if they accuse someone of something like that, though.
At least do due diligence.
Yeah,
Due
that's the
diligence. Yeah. And I mean, let's be fair. Homer's not a great person,
No, he's not.
especially
He's
in like the first few
he's an
seasons.
unpleasant person. What is it they call it? Jerk-ass Homer?
Jerk-ass Homer.
There's like it's like part of his kind of character arc is that he's just like a really rude and unpleasant person.
Well, that, I
For
mean,
like, there's a point in the show where he goes from being like a kind of lovable goof to being just like the worst.
no, it's like the opposite way around. Because he starts off like that. The first few seasons, he's just a dick.
Is he that bad like really early on?
Yeah, well, he's
I'm
like
thinking the first few
he's
seasons,
just
he's like
abusive and manipulative to his family.
well, he's unpleasant, but I think he's like usually kind of well-meaning but incompetent in the earlier seasons. Like I'm thinking the first like 3 or 4 seasons maybe. And then there's a point kind of after that where he just kind of into the teens where he becomes
Does he? He doesn't really,
really
become any
bad.
more of a jerk, I wouldn't say.
well, maybe.
Maybe he does. I don't know. I'm gonna need to see the work.
I think of him as being a complete jerk, but
Well, I think everyone's a jerk.
that's true. Everyone is a jerk in my opinion. But like, yeah, there's a series on YouTube.
Is there?
But yeah, there is. Anyway, there's a series on YouTube by I can never remember the guy's username. I want to say it's like Real Gyms.
Real gyms.
And he has like a few that are like Simpsons histories where he details like the histories of various Simpsons kind of like minor characters and like goes through their whole arc and like all of their appearances. Like kind of gradually details how things change and stuff like that, and it's really interesting. But he also does like retrospectives of all of the seasons. He's kind of up to like season 16 or whatever. And that's one of the things that he kind of chronicles over time is what Homer is like in the season. Is he just like an oaf who's trying his best but is doing a bad job, or is he, you know, like actively being a horrible person, you know?
Yeah, he definitely gets better towards the end, though. Like,
I think they because they picked up on it that like he's just an unlikable character kind of around the middle.
well, I would say it's at the point where he starts to be like friendly towards Flanders.
Yeah.
Because there's a point where they actually become like friends, and I really like that. They get over the fact that he just like hates his neighbor for no reason. Like I don't know why. It just doesn't like him.
Yeah, I like
Makes a
that
big deal of it.
Homer and Flanders are a nice duo.
Yeah,
It's good fun.
sure is.
I really like that episode where they become friends.
Yep.
And he has the nacho hat.
Nacho man. I want to be a nacho man.
It's pretty great.
Yep.
That wasn't part of the deal.
I wish I was a nacho man.
Yeah. I should have nacho. I've not done nachos in ages.
I'm on a
Actually,
diet. I
that's
can't
not
have
that true. I did
nachos.
have nachos a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah. I went out. I
Nachos
went
are
out.
good.
Went out to a bar and I was gonna order some food. They had nachos. They did nachos with like chicken.
Chicken nachos.
This is really nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Get guac with your nachos?
Mm-hmm.
You disgust me.
You're not a guac fan?
Nah, I'm a sour cream man.
You can have both. You can have a bit of sour cream and a bit of guac.
If you're
And a bit
a
of salsa.
psychopath, you can.
Nah, bit of all three. You gotta have a bit of salsa, bit of guac, bit of sour cream,
I don't mess with avocados, man.
plenty of cheese.
Nah. Cheese, yes.
Lots of cheese, some kind of protein, I think. It could do with like a bean chili, maybe, if you're feeling vegetarian, or like chili mince. You know.
I don't know why it's funny. I just thought of Bing Chilling.
Bean chili.
Bean chili.
Bean chili. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I've not had dinner. I had a late lunch and I've not eaten dinner. I could go past the shops and I could get stuff to make nachos on the way home.
What do you mean? I'm not letting you out of here.
I know, but like I'm saying for the audience. Like
For the audience, yeah.
Like I'm pretending that I'm going home.
All right,
Because
okay.
I need to like build up the idea that they don't realize that I'm locked in the basement.
Yeah, okay. No, that's
I
fine.
need to-
That's
I'm
that's
aware
cool.
that you're not going to let me out.
Yeah,
Please
no.
don't cattle prod me again.
Yeah, no. I will if you try and escape.
So
Okay.
like I'm totally gonna have some nachos.
Okay. But
like,
not really.
I'm not
You're gonna
actually-
pretend you're gonna have
I'm
nachos.
telling the audience that I'm having
Yeah,
nachos.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Okay. No, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, cool.
And I'm gonna get some guac just to spite you.
Yeah, guac. Yeah, you go for the guac.
Get some guac. I love a bit of guac.
Yeah. Oh, you crashed.
I did.
You could call them whitey whackers.
Okay.
Evergreen Terrace seems like it'd be a nice place to live. If it weren't for, the fact that Homer's always causing mayhem
He just ruined your day.
because he's a scamp.
Yep.
I mean, look what happened when George Bush moved in.
Oh yeah. Just wailing on George Bush. I mean,
If anyone deserves it, it's George Bush. George Bush Sr.
do you think George Bush Jr. deserves it more?
I don't know. I don't really know an awful lot about what George Bush Sr. did, because that was a little before my time. I feel like I have a better idea of what George Bush Jr. did.
Got a shoe thrown at him.
He did get a shoe thrown at him.
It missed.
He's also really bad at... He's really bad at, like, public speaking, just in general, which I think is really funny. Have you seen that thing when he's playing golf? He's getting interviewed while he's playing golf.
Now watch this drive.
He's so funny. Like, I know that he's not trying to be, and, he committed war crimes or whatever, but, like, he's just a funny person.
He's such a scamp.
He
He's
is.
just, yeah.
See, Montgomery Burns, I know you're guilty. You're accused. Sir?
Fine, I admit it, I had a
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
shot down.
I think you finished.
I am. I'm done.
Jumpers.
No. You're spying on Springfield with your black bands and surveillance.
We're moving on, and it's some sort of pizziola concern.
Some sort of
Pizziola concern.
This is what Mr. Burns says.
Oh.
He refers to the pizza place as a pizziola concern.
Oh.
Smithers, release the
I get.
That's like the only line of dialogue from this game that I actually have committed to memory. I think it's really funny.
Oh, that was too easy.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, 7 out of 7.
I got none of the
And
extra
nothing
stuff
else.
because I just powered through the levels.
Yeah.
Save
Go
game.
on. Go on. Save the game.
Save game.
Go on. Go on. Save it in the
Give it a
empty
good
slot.
old save. That's disgusting. And now I'm locked in this basement again. There's no ventilation in here. Just a bunch of open paint cans. White spirit.
Let's hotbox the basement.
It's almost 4:20. We can hotbox the basement.
Turn this boy into a Dutch oven. Alright, we'll see you next week, folks. Or next time. Next week? I don't know.
Yeah, it'll probably be a week before the next episode comes out.
I'm just gonna... Just...